Yo, 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 what up, what up? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, family? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? Who in the building? King Ali, what up, what up, what up, little brother? Belinda, how you doing? How you doing, guys? What's happening? Scotty Saturn, what's happening? What's happening? Your boy, what's good? What's good, brother Mo? Brother Mo, like you know, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on, man? How we doing? How we doing, family? Had some stuff pop up, man. But actually, this has been running for about a week. No, actually about 3 or 4 weeks now. Some information that I wanted to put out, man, but it never felt like the right time. I always felt like there was more information to gather, and I just gotta feel right, man. I just gotta feel right, The energy gotta feel right. Everything gotta feel right for me to do it. For me to do a video, all right. For me to do the video, everything gotta feel right. Everything gotta feel right. So that's why it takes so long. Sometime a month, sometime a couple months, 3 months. It is what it is. All right, Con, what up? What up, Ike? What's happening? What's happening? Hazel, what's up, Mama? What's up? West Coast in the building. What's good? Jake from State Farm, man. Jake from State Farm. I need a check, nigga. I need a check, nigga. You understand? Okay, cut me something. Okay, I hit my big toe or something, nigga. Cut me a check, nigga. You understand me? How we doing? How we doing, family? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, your boy. All right, Nasha. What's happening? What's happening? All right, fam. We gonna get into this thing. Y'all know what it is. Share it up, like it up, all that good stuff. Share it up, like it up, so the right people can hear it, which is the people who gonna hear it. You dig? Divine Balance, how you doing? Zed, what's good, little bro? What's happening? Ultra Instinct in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? Enigma, what's going on, family? How you doing? Tange. What's up, mama? What's up, mama? What's good? So let me first throw this in there, okay? And this is something I just heard like about 5 minutes ago. So a lot of times, Talia, how you doing? How you doing? So a lot of times, family, we think things work. We think things work the way it is here. You understand? So what do I mean by that? I'm talking about what we call physically. You understand? So we think, is oh man, that's some bullshit that's going on over there, man. That's crazy that's going on. Everything that's happening today, family, okay, especially with this inauguration and everything is playing out in a certain way. You understand? Okay, so it can be dealt with later on. It's kind of like a domino. Okay, all right. For those of you who used to play with the dominoes, okay, I used to line them up and have them all through the hallway and then hit one and all of them go down. Okay, so I said that to say this with Trump. All right. So for years and years and years, 60 years probably, it was always what's the word? A conspiracy about what happened to John F. Kennedy. Okay, they swept it under the rug, they moved on. It was always a conspiracy what happened to MLK. They swept it under the rug, and they move on. I'm talking about with these guys being killed or whatnot. Okay, and many more. So I'm listening to Trump, and Trump say, I'm gonna expose everything, Uncle Sam. That boy say, I'm gonna let the whole world know what truly happened to Kennedy and Martin Luther King and the other brother Kennedy and everyone else who was killed by the quote unquote government. You understand? So I'm like, so y'all have to come to an understanding within yourself that this thing is not about your fucking feelings, bro. You understand? This thing is not about, oh well, Kamala would have been the first black woman. Who gives a fuck? Okay? Shit ain't about your feelings in this shit. Fuck your emotions, man. Okay? All right? We trying to turn this bitch upside down. Okay? That's what's going on. And sometime, okay, because the face don't look like yours, don't mean the motherfuckers don't have your back. You understand? Okay? All right? So just be real open to what happens for these next couple of years. All right, because we have never ever had a president that came out and said, I'm going to expose what happened to quote unquote American leaders. Never happened, ever. You understand? So this is some big shit. Okay? You understand? This is some real big shit going down. Okay, you know goddamn well ain't no fucking Kamala. She ain't nothing but a goddamn shook and jive. Let me dance. I mean, you saw that when she was campaigning. Okay, getting all the fucking niggas to come dance in front of you so you can be happy. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Megan Thee Stallion look good, sir. Oh, glow really good, sir. Come on, man. Shit ain't about that, man. Shit is about change. I don't give a fuck if it was Barney the Purple Dinosaur and president, nigga. It don't fucking matter. Okay? All right? It's about the change of it all. And this is the first time in history, other than Kennedy, okay, that we had somebody is sitting up here saying this shit. Okay? So strap your fucking boots, man. You understand? Almighty, what's happening, family? What's good? Talia, what's happening? I'm on 8. What's good? God is Huff, what's happening? What's going on? So with that being said, family, let's dive in this thing, man. Let's see here. Okay. So now I want you to get something off the bat here. Okay. I want you to understand something. There's a reason why I used the genie, the lamp. Okay. Now let's get into some of the sciences about this thing. Okay. So when we talk about the lamp, y'all share it up, like it up, family. Share it up, like it up, all that good stuff. Okay. So when we talk about the lamp, we know from stories you get 3 wishes, the genie, and all of that type of stuff there. Right now, you need to understand this. When you check out the story of the genie and the lamp, the genie was in the lamp, okay, for 1,000 years. Okay, the genie was cast into the lamp for 1,000 years. All right, where do we hear that same story? Lucifer. Okay, Lucifer was in heaven. He was cast into the pits of hell for 1,000 years. You understand? Okay, all right. Now let's get into this. So when you rub the lamp 3 times, okay, all right. Now on one level, okay, you got the pituitary, the hypothalamus, and the pineal. Okay, all right. The transforming glands within the brain. Okay, and numerically speaking, spiritually, okay, the number 3 represents the ascended one, the ascended master. Okay, so we're talking about the genie becoming free. Do you understand? Okay, all right. You have to become Aladdin and the genie. They're actually one. Aladdin only represents the journey itself. Aladdin is not a real person. That represents the journey. That's why the first two letters in Aladdin is what? A-L. I taught this about 2-3 years ago. The A-L, the E-L, you understand? Okay, they go either or. When you research it, this is the reason why you got Elohim or Elohim, the E-L, okay, which means the same thing, okay, which is God, which is the Almighty, the Most High, whatever you want to use. You understand? So that's why A-L, Aladdin, is that particular name. So we're talking about being free from the lamp, family. You are the long lost Lucifer. It is you. It has always been you. You understand? All right. So we're gonna dive into some things. I mean, Lou, what's up, mama? Goddess Hayes, how you doing? How you doing? Mirage K, how you doing? How you doing? So let's get into this, family. And a little bro of mine sent me part of this, and I forgot all about this particular science. And something told me to build upon it, and that's what really got me to do this video. You understand? All right, Jesus, what's up, mama? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, so now understand this. Understand who I'm speaking with here. Okay, if any of you are familiar with the chessboard, okay, all right, you have the pawns, the rooks, you understand? You have the bishops, the knights. Okay, all right. Now, the only thing on the chessboard that is singular is one king, one queen. Why am I saying this? Peace, Lazarus. What's going on, family? Long time. What's going on with you, brother? So I want you to understand this, right? Okay, the only thing that's singular on the chessboard is the king and the queen. These are the only people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the multitude. This is not for the multitude. Okay, you understand? All right, I'm only talking to the feminine godhead and the masculine godhead. You understand? That's the only ones I'm talking to for this. All right, I'm not talking to a group. We gotta come together. We gotta no. This is not about that. Okay. All right. We're talking to the ones that sit high. You understand? Okay. When you get into the science of the bald eagle, the reason why it lives so long, okay, because it sits the highest out of all animals. Okay. All right. And the eagle represent what? Heru, the Horus, the champion god, the hero energy within us all. Okay. All right. So now let's keep kicking, family. Let's keep kicking. Now, check this shit out, man. Years ago, I said, man, Egypt is not a physical place. See, what happened to us, we got caught up in history and things of this nature, which usually that's what happens anyway, right? Okay, Ash, what's up, mama? What's up? So, but just like I said on the last video, most of the people on here do not believe in the Bible. Okay, all right. Most of the people on here do not believe in the Bible. At least take it literally. All right. At least believe Moses was a real person and Jesus was real. And of course, we don't take it literally, right? So I said, well, if that's the case, most of your historical stuff that's given to you, okay, is based on biblical information. Okay, so when you talk about the Romans and the Greeks, that's in the Bible. Okay, so if you believe in what the school system taught you, then you should believe in what the Bible says. Okay, because your history comes from the book. You understand? All right. Just like I said, history is not what you think it is. All right. This is not about a whole ancestor. That was 10 years ago with me dropping that information. You understand? Them days are long gone. Okay. We have went to a higher level. Okay. We, as in all of us, are the ones who supposed to understand what's happening here. Okay. All right. So basically what I'm saying is, I did a video about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago where I broke down the science of Egypt. Okay, Upper Egypt being the head, Lower Egypt being the root. You understand? Okay, the sacred fluid that goes up your spine, okay, and goes into the pineal, okay, which they have a book called A Sacred Fluid. I forgot who wrote that particular text, but that's the Nile River. They tell you the Nile River runs upstream, so we know at one time, family. So we know at one time, everybody used to fuss, right? Everybody used to fuss, man. The Mississippi River is the Nile River, and But for years on top of years, the energy would always tell me, "Will, Egypt is your body," and I'm like, "What you mean Egypt is my body? That don't make no sense." And they say, "You'll find out." That was like 2014 or some shit. You understand? Okay, so over the years, when I started getting into etymology, things of this nature, and when you look up the word Egypt, you eventually find it tells you about the deity Ptah and his body. It tells you that it is the body. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And then that brings me to all of these stories that happen in Egypt. Okay, let me drop one on you. Okay, let me drop one on you. Moses freed the slaves from the hands of the Egyptian kings, right? Okay, so what does that truly mean? Okay, every time someone wakes up, every time someone go through an awakening, is Moses, the staff of Moses is your spine. Okay, so every time somebody wake up, the slaves is the consciousness that is enslaved in the root of you. Okay, so every time someone wakes up, Moses get that staff, your spine, and he traveled up your spine, which is your divine self, freeing the slaves, aka yourself, to freedom. You understand? Freedom. This is why the staff, Moses' staff was actually a snake at one time. Okay, remember he went to God at the at the burning bush, and it was a snake on the ground. God turned that snake into a staff. That is you. In the Hindu science, that's called Kundalini energy, family. Okay, all right. So the rescuing of the slaves is someone waking up every other day. You understand? These stories we must stop taking physically. These stories are sciences of the self. That's all they ever been, sciences of the self. Now, of course, if you go deeper within yourself, become a traveler, okay? Become one who travel, see other realms and stuff like that. You will see places that look like what we were taught Egypt to be, but that still exists. Okay? Those places still exist. Okay, you understand? All right, but that's for my people who travel, who leave the body, do that kind of work. You understand? All right. So now let's get into this on and off. This shit really, I said, man, I got to express this to the family. Okay. So now let's start off with on. Okay. Where does the word on come from? Let's see. On was a Hebrew name for the ancient Egyptian city of Heliopolis. Yeah, Heliopolis. It was a significant city in ancient Egypt and is mentioned in the Old Testament. I'm going to say this again. Okay, On, check this out, O-N, okay, was the Hebrew name for ancient Egyptian city, the ancient Egyptian city of Heliopolis, or Polis. All right, so let's keep going here, fam. Let's keep going with this On. Okay, what was On known for? All right, center of learning. On was a center of astronomy, mathematics, and philosophy. Birthplace of writing. On was the birthplace of writing. Check this out. Birthplace of writing, and was a reference point for other sacred sites in Egypt. Here we go. Temple, all right, it was also known, check this out, temple of the sun god Ra. On was home to the temple of the sun god Ra. Now check this out now. Check this out. No, we going somewhere. Shut this thing up, family. Shut this thing up. Shut this thing up. Because we gonna crack this shit wide open. All right, check this out. Okay, now that's on. Okay, all right. We already got what's going on with this word on, right? Now we're going to get to the other word. Okay, in the Greek prefix apo or apo means away from or off. It can also mean by means of, out of, or against. Check it out, family. Okay, apo or apple. All right, before vowels, ap word forming, um, uh, element meaning. Okay, let's travel from away, after, descent from. Let's travel on down, back again of time after, origin, sprung from, descended from. Okay, let's keep going. Gothic, Old English, of, away from. Check this out at the very bottom. Modern English, of or off. So you got apo or apu, okay, apu, right? So now let's keep kicking, family, okay? Now they said apu or apu was a prefix, basically, right? What start these particular words off? Now understand, okay? Apu or apo represents off in English, okay? Off in English. Now let's see what this off really means. We're talking about the sciences of off and on. Like I told you, Egypt is all around you, family, but we're not looking properly. Okay, all right, here we go. Check this out. APO, what is that? APO, Apophis, okay, also known as Apep, was a giant serpent and the Egyptian god of chaos and darkness. Here we go. He was the main enemy of the sun god Ra and represented evil and disorder. Okay, here we go. All right. What did Apophis represent? Darkness. Apophis was the embodiment of darkness and disorder. He threatened the underworld and symbolized evil, chaos. Apophis was the popular opposite, okay? The polar opposite of Ma'at, and we know Ma'at is all lights, all balance. We know this, right? The Egyptian god of order and truth. Now, check this out, family. How crazy is it? Okay. How crazy is it? How crazy is it that you have APO, okay, which represent off, okay, all right, APO which represent off, and you look at on, you understand, okay, they call on, okay, the place of the sun god Ra. Okay, well, let's see what Ra is, and let's see what Apophis is. Let's see. Okay, well, here we go. Something else right here. Okay, Apophis attacked Ra's sun barge each night, trying to kill Ra and prevent sunrise. Okay, here we go. Apophis was the enemy of the dead who wanted eternal life. Apophis was the lord of the powers of darkness. So what are we talking about here, family? What are we discussing here? Okay, all right. Your fucking light switch is Kemetic, family. Your light switch. Okay, all right. All right. On was an Egyptian city, okay, where the god Ra presided, which is yourself. You are the sun god. Okay, and of Apophis, okay, all right, he represents the darkness. Okay, so even your light switch, you'll never look at your light switch the same again. Okay, you wonder where this came from. It had to come from somewhere. Okay, and why is it every time you even look at a button, okay, that says on or off, is always green, and off is always red? On video games, on your cell phone. Okay, all right. You never look at on and off the same again because it's yourself. Okay, all right, and Apo, okay, all right. Basically, here we go. All right. They say Apopus represent the darkness, right? So what do you do in the darkness, family? You go into the darkness to find the light. Okay, all right. So when we have the lights off in the house, eventually somebody gonna turn the light switch on. Okay, and we turn the light switch on. That's the Kemetic. Okay, hold on, let me pull it up. That is the Kemetic. That is the Kemetic city of Heliopolis. Okay, which was the city or the home of the sun god Ra. On, off represents darkness. So you go into the darkness. Apu, apa, whatever you want to, whichever way you want to pronounce that. Let me take it one step further, just so you can get it. Here we go again. Look at this word, family. Okay, look at this word. Okay, without you even realizing, look at this word. All right. So anything that has APO on it, it means darkness. In order for you to apologize, you have to go in the dark and create accountability. Family, for you to apologize, you have to deem yourself wrong in whatever you think you did, take accountability, go in the dark, and the apology, once you do the apology, that's when you can turn on the light. Look at the word, family. Okay? All right? This is for you. Okay? The words are all around you, family. Okay? All right? It's all around you. Now understand something here. Let me drop this off. In school, we are told that this is air. In school, we are told that this is air, right? This is what we're told. Okay, all right. But you must understand something here, family. You must understand something here. Okay, all right. So when you get to this science of on and off, okay, when you get to this science of on and off, and where it truly comes from, so understand. So if it's that close to you, okay, then this world cannot be what you think it is. All right. There's some other stuff I wanted to put on here as well that I'm gonna get into. I might as well get into it now. Okay. Might as well get into it now. I think I have a picture of it anyway. All right, one of these other ones. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have a picture of it. Let's see here. It's in one of them. All right. So now I want you to understand something, man. Okay. Okay, I see somebody put in cold and hot. Now understand cold and hot, right? Okay. Let's tap into something real quick, family. Let's tap into something real quick. Okay, so your ceiling fan, when it's going the quote unquote right way on, you understand? City of the sun god Ra, right? When a fan is on, it blows cool air. But family, your fan has a switch. Okay, so when a fan goes the opposite way, it pushes down warm air. Same space, same room, same living room, whatever you want to call it. When a fan goes one way, okay, all right, it pushes out light. When a fan goes the other way, it pushes out heat. Here we go again. Everything around you is chemical, family. You are not in or you are not in this world like you think it is. Okay, this is not earth. This is not no air. You none of this shit. Hold on, I think this thing folds up real quick. So you must understand that. You understand? You must understand that. And we're going to get to that further in the video as well. All right. But I want you to realize what's going on, family. Okay. All right. If Egypt is on your light switch and on your ceiling fan, okay, all right, then what is this around you? It is not what you think it is, but you can only see it if the pineal that sits within, okay, is vibrating at a state to where things become different. Let me keep kicking here, family, because I'm about to take it somewhere here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Here we go. Why am I showing this? Why am I showing the younger version and the older version? Why am I showing this? Okay. Let me go to this next one. Okay. Real you, real world. False you, false world. What am I saying here? Okay. Let me take you somewhere real quick, family. All right. I'm telling you this. This is the reason why. Okay. This is the reason why, family. Okay. All right. We have to get out of the whole belief. And I'm about to take you somewhere here, family. Okay. There is no spirit sitting inside your body. There is no soul sitting inside your body. So Will, what you saying, man? Okay. So what you seeing right here? Okay. The younger one, that is you, family. Okay. That is you in your original in one of your original forms. Okay. All right. The older you is you now. Okay. All right. Now check this out. Is there a separation? Because understand, all right, first let me talk about the information that we think we know. All right. So we think that this is a physical body and we live inside of it. And when we die, we put the physical body down and then we move on. That's what we're taught. Okay, that's what we're taught. But again, like I said, okay, the deeper you go within self, okay, things change. Okay, it's a constant ascending and it happens. All right. So over the last few months, they always tell me, nigga, I'm not inside of you, I'm you. But I didn't catch that. Okay, because your brain have to be ready to receive. You understand? Like I talked about realizations and understandings. Okay, all right. It's cool to have understandings, but you got to get to the realizations. All right. Now, so is there a separation? I'm gonna ask you, is there a separation from a young person becoming an old person? Okay, there is no separation. It's the same person. That's what happened to us, family. Okay, all right. We get these stories. That we chose to come here as if we were on some mountain somewhere and then we dove into a body. No, family, that's not what happened. This young body gradually fell into a state of ignorance. Okay, that body, that young self, fell into a state of ignorance, and the more the consciousness became docile, the hardened the body became, family. Okay, that's all that happened. Okay, all right. Give an example. When the baby is born, the skin is beautiful. Okay, all right, no blemishes, no nothing on the baby, right? Over the years, baby start getting bruises. You understand? All type of stuff start happening. Mama send them to church, all this little bullshit, all of that, right? Okay, so what happened is that is the fall of consciousness. When the consciousness is at its lowest level, check this out, listen to me. When the consciousness is at its lowest level, okay, you represent the false you, the fake world. Okay. But when the consciousness is at its highest level, you become light again. Okay. All right. It's almost as if when you die, all you're doing is brushing off the old you. Okay. But all of this is you, family. There is no separation. Spirit is not over there or not of. There is no spirit. You understand? Okay. There's only you. We have been taught. Check this out, family. I want you to get this. Most of our teachings come from church. Okay. All right. The word spirit, okay, which we know is breath and things of this nature, that's religion. Religion gave us that. Okay. Religion gave us a lot of stuff that we still hold on to. Okay. But if you were to leave the body, or so-called leave the body right now, you would have a whole nother look at this thing. Again, like I said years ago, spirituality is poison. I'm gonna say it again. Spirituality is poison. That's why I denounced that bullshit years ago. Okay? You understand? It's just a bunch of people doing the same shit, expecting a different result. It is what it is. Okay? All right? But I want you to get that, family. Okay? You don't die. You simply brushing off. Okay? All right? Your old body, so your new body can become something again. So we were taught that you die. We were taught that we leave the body. We don't leave the body. Okay, all right. It's no different from some guy, some woman going to work. Okay, working at a construction site or something. Okay, and when they get home, they filthy. Okay, all right, they get in the shower, they do what they got to do. All right, body come out fresh. Okay, that's what happens when we die, family. We are totally convinced that death is a real thing, and it's not. Okay, all right, you must understand. Okay, look, and I dropped this off to my partner. Me and him were talking about this a week or so ago. Okay, calluses in your hand, right? A callus. Okay, so check it out. Okay, so I still got calluses from when I used to play football, all that old shit. You understand? Okay, so now understand this, right? So before I started getting into rough and rugged and shit like this, and jumping on the monkey bars they call them and all of that, and getting all these calluses and all that shit. Before all of that happened, okay, my hand was smooth and soft. You understand? It was smooth and soft. But over time, it hardened. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay? Is this not the same hand? Okay? It's just that, okay, I started becoming more rough coming up. Also known as my hand lost its consciousness and became hardened. It's simple as that. We never leave the body. We just brush off the fucking dirt that we think the body is. Okay? So this is the reason why the deeper you go on this thing, you will not eat no more. There will be no more eating. There will be no more drinking. Okay? All right, because the only reason why you eat and drink and all of that, because you lack consciousness from it. We lack spiritual awareness. Why do you think when most of us wake up, we change what we eat? Because that's the real you trying to break through the false you. Why do you think we change what we eat, family? That's one of the first things we do. Okay, you think that's by coincidence? It's by design, man. Okay, all right. So the more and more the real you comes out, the less and less you're gonna eat, drink, everything. Okay, all right. You must understand this, family. Okay, all right. So if some of you start to feel like I'm not hungry, something going on. I'm just not hungry, and a change is happening. Okay, a change is happening. Speaking of food, let me throw this at you, and this is for my ones. Okay, all right, my ones in here. All right, so I went to the doctor. I went and got me a little checkup. When it was last Friday. You understand? Went and got me a little checkup. Wanted to make sure everything was copacetic and all that good stuff. So now check this out. I ended up talking to a nurse, white lady. She was cool as a fan, But I ended up talking to her, and you know what she told me out of her mouth? She said, Mr. Copprue, I've been a nurse for 18 to 19 years, something like that. She said, if I eat this food, what most people eat, my kidneys will be fine. But if you eat like that, you will have kidney disease, okay? And if it's not taken care of, you probably will die. So this white lady told me through her experience, 18 plus years, okay, that you can't do the same thing. Okay, now why am I bringing this up? Okay, I'm bringing this up because you were taught to do this anyway, family. Okay, again, you lack consciousness, family. You were taught to eat meat, family. You were taught to eat like a wolf, family. Okay, all right, that is not the original you. They told you this bullshit fuck story, and I mean that, about where the slaves, what the slaves did. The slaves couldn't really eat. Okay, so what they did, they got the scraps of the master and they made soul food. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Miss me with that, man. Okay. All right, I'm not the previous generation and before that who still believe all this fuck shit, slavery and all of this and all of that old. Yes, sir, I follow my master, sir. And all this so bullshit. 500 people on the plantation and 10 white people, and you mean to tell me we didn't kill every fucking white person in existence? It's the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard, man. Miss me with the most dumbass stories, man. Okay? All right? Shit, like I said before, man. Okay? I can get about 4 or 5 15-year-olds from fucking Chicago, all right? And them little niggas will knock off about 20 fucking so-called racists or whatever, man. So you mean to tell me it was 500 of us on one plantation, and it was only about 10 to 12 of them, because that was the family, and we just let them be? And the only thing that kept us from killing a white man was the Bible. Man, look, keep the most dumbass stories to your fucking self, man. Okay? It is what it is. All right? Okay? All right? You were given these stories, and I'm talking to you, black family, because you are a different species. I want you to get it. Okay? All right? You were given these stories because you are a different species, man. Okay? You have never been human. You have never been none of that shit. Okay? All right? These stories, okay, that was given to you, put you in that particular place. Okay? All right? You're not the same, man. Okay? All right? You're the beginning of it all. Okay? Before there was the world, there was the blackness. Okay? All right? There was the nothingness. There was chaos. Okay? It was the all in all. Okay? The blackness. That's what existed. And what formed out of the blackness was you. Okay? Damn near every mythology you want to read. from the Chinese mythology, the Hindu mythology, okay? All right, it don't matter what mythology you pull up. It all started from the black waters, the chaos waters, the nothingness, okay? All right, and you were the first thing to form out of it. And later on, that became the Black Americans. This is what you don't understand. Okay, this is the reason why there's not no other country that move like America do. Okay, all right. 98% of the food we eat is banned in every other country. Okay, the way the school system run here in America is different in every other fucking country. I can go on and on with that, man, but I'm just trying to get you to understand, okay, why, all right, Black Americans, okay, it's they looked at as a more less than people, but yet and still, everybody else in the world followed the black man and woman of America. When the black man throw a white tee on, that shit all in Africa. When the black woman decided to let me make me a wig or something like that, that shit in fucking Australia. Okay, all right. Name me an artist from fucking Africa, supposed to be the homeland, which is not, nigga. Okay, all right. That's the bullshit they told you, because you're not looking deeper. You're not understanding that the shape of Africa is simply the endocrine system, which is the pineal, the hypothalamus, okay, so forth and so on, okay, and it creates the shape. Every single map that you can pull up is false. All of them. Yes, all of them. Okay, all right, so everything the black woman do here, okay, everything the black woman do here, they start doing it in every other country, everywhere else. Okay, all right. Who are the biggest stars in the world? Okay, there's not a bigger star nowhere than fucking Denzel, Michael Jackson, Beyonce. I don't give a fuck who it is. All of these motherfuckers is Americans. Okay, you can't name one person in another country that's bigger than fucking LeBron. One, you can't name one. They made you believe that you were from somewhere else. They made you believe that this is not your home turf. I'm gonna take it a step further, and I'm gonna go, what I'm about to tell you. I don't know, months down the line. So I'm coming out of a dream, and I unroll a map, and it was in the shape of what we call America, but it wasn't the names. So what really stuck out was California, but it didn't say California. It said Ethiopia. I think Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, I think that said Nigeria or something. Like, the shit was crazy. Okay, all right. They done flipped your ass upside down, got you believing you're somewhere else. Now you don't know what the fuck going on. You're still emotional, okay, over the dumbest shit that's put in front of you. You don't know how to control yourself. You understand? You don't know what's going on with yourself. Okay, now and let me connect the dots a little bit. Okay, all right. Ethiopia was a black goddess. You understand? That's where the name comes from. I forgot what the breakdown of the name was. But that was a black goddess. So what's the coincidence? California also named after a black goddess. So the energy showing me this shit is blowing me away. You understand? So I'm like, yo, this is some shit right here. But I say, you know what? I'm not gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that, some months down the line when I go to a better place within myself, or higher plates with myself, and I'm able to give you references and break the whole thing down. Okay, but it's no coincidence that they constantly burn California. It is a disrespect. You understand? Is a disrespect to you, the black woman, and you don't even understand why. You have no fucking clue. Okay, the black and brown woman, you have no fucking clue. Okay, all right. And then you must understand the fires are started through technology. You gotta go watch Hunger Games. On Hunger Games, there was a forest. And homegirl with the bow and arrow, she's running. Okay, and these people inside, I got a whole breakdown on this on one of these videos that I did about a couple years back or something like that. And they use the technology, and the trees just catching on fire. Family, you mean to tell me the winds started blowing out of nowhere? You mean to tell me right before the fire started, like 4 or 5 days before the fire started, everybody just lost their fire insurance? Yeah. Okay. But that was a mistake. Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, family, okay, is not about leaving the body. There is no body to leave, because this is it. You are it. All right, we're about to go through a transformation, family. It's already happening. Like I said, the people who listen to me, okay, all right, it's a whole nother level of people. Let me drop this on you. Okay, and part of this is coming out of what I'm about to give you now. Part of this is coming out of the Gnostic text, and then and more of it is coming from the information that I sat down and went in for. Now, let me give you 5 levels of this. Okay. Now, before I say anything, these levels are subject to change. Okay, a little bit, but not often. There are 5 groups of people here, family. 5. A, B, C, D, and F. Okay, all right, not E, but F. Okay, all right, just like in school. Okay, you get an A, B, C, or D, all right, or you get an F, right? Now let me drop this on you, family. Okay, all right. So now this is what I received. Okay, first I was on my bro sent me the link of the whole all the Gnostic text. So I'm refreshing my thoughts. Then I got to something that I haven't touched in a while. I said, damn, I forgot these motherfuckers was like, some people just not going to wake up. That's just what it is. I don't give a fuck what you do to them. There are people who are here to exist in a lie and die. Unfortunately, that's what it is. All right. Now let me get to it. Okay. So you have the A, letter A. The letter A are the people who look beyond the beyond. Okay. All right. Let me give you an example of someone who in the letter A. Isis, you on here? They told me you are A2 and that's your fate. You can't change it. You understand? The motherfucker said, oh nah, she an A. Even if she don't want to be an A, she an A. Okay, all right, it's your fate, F-A-T-E, fate. Okay, so let me give you an example of the people who are the A. All right, so let's say I get some information, right? Let's say I get some information. Let's say I get some information. I learned something, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's some powerful information, and I believe that shit too. And 2 days later, the energy come through and be like, the information you got a couple years ago, throw that a couple days ago, throw that shit away. Throw that shit away. All right. See, this is what the A will do. the A group of people. Okay, and these are the people on the journey. This is what the A group of people will do. They'll be like, well, damn, man, but that's so real. But you know what? Fuck it. What this other shit is. Okay? We don't dwell and stay locked in to information, okay, and thinking that's the end all be all like the school system. Okay? The school system will give you 4 times 4 is whatever, and as long as you're in school, 4 times 4 will always be that. Okay, all right, it will always be that same number regardless. Okay, all right, but on this journey, on this shit, the hero's walk. Okay, all right, that 4 times 4, okay, is gonna be what the fuck is gonna be. Okay, and then the energy might come through 3-4 days later to be like, well, that 4 times 4 actually means da 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 da, and you're like, what the fuck? So it's a constant change. You must understand something, family. Okay, when we fell into this what we think is physical, okay, we lost life of everything. We lost all our light, family. Okay, all right. So every time we get to a certain place, we think we somewhere. No, you got to keep going. Okay, so the information is going to constantly change. It's going to constantly change, or not change. It's going to constantly go higher. Okay, it's going to constantly grow. All right. So the letter A people, okay, is going to look at that type of information, okay, and going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just keep going with the A. Hey, you know, fuck it. It is what it is. Even if you know, people who I talk to on a daily basis, even if they be like, nah, man, we was just on this Monday. You mean to tell me you on some other shit Thursday, nigga, like that? That was just a couple days ago. Man, look, I'm about going further. You understand? Okay, that's what I'm about. Okay, all right. So now, just to give you an example of the A people. Now, the B people, okay, all right, also have the connection of certain things, okay? But just like the A don't mind putting down that information to keep going, okay, constant growth, the B people will stop. The B people will sound just like the A people. You understand? It will sound just like the A people, but the B people, okay, all right, feel like there's a ceiling. So when information get too deep, they stop. Whereas the A people keep going. The B people stop. Okay, but the A people and the B people connect. Okay, but it's just the fact that the B people don't want to get up there, and a lot of times it's fear that keeps them from going. Like I say, this thing is subject to change. Okay, all right, we still going. I ain't know what the hell happened just now, family. I don't know what the hell happened just now. I'm like, what the hell going on here? Okay, all right. So we back. We good, family. We good. We back, family. Talk to me. Because I have no clue what the fuck just happened. It was almost as if a motherfucker shot some shit at my ass or something right quick. And the whole screen just shut down just now. What the fuck? Like my whole fucking laptop just fucking went black just now. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy. We back, family. We back. I felt like I was cooking what I was talking about. These letters. Okay, all right. These letters. Now, Now let's continue. Yeah, guys, what's up, girl? What's going on with you? Okay, so let's talk, family. Let's keep this thing going. All right. So now, like I said, the B people, okay, it's that fear that keeps them from going to the A people. All right. Now let's talk about the C people, family. The C people. The C people. The C people don't want to let go of traditional spiritual systems. Okay? The C people do not want to let go of the spiritual systems. Therefore, the C people will have to transition in order to get to the A people. And that's just what it is. Okay? And that's just what it is. The C people, okay, they're stuck in their ways. Okay? The C people are stuck in their ways. All right. And if they feel like they read it in somebody's book, okay, then that's the end all be all. You understand? They're not going inside to get no information. If this guy said this in this book, okay, and you have a dream saying something else, they're not going to trust the dream. Okay, all right, and that's the C people. Umar Johnson would be considered a C person. You understand? All right, somebody who's stuck, who don't want to go anywhere. You understand? Okay, all right. You know, the C people also feed off the white boy. The C people don't want to let go that it's the white boy doing this, it's the white boy. Usually, the C people don't take accountability. Okay, like I said, they talk a good game. Okay, but they'll never take accountability. Usually the C people are the ones debating everybody. The C people are usually the ones, I know more information than you. Okay, what's going on? And I'm a, you know, this and I'm always trying to debate somebody and trying to prove they right over somebody else. And that's the C people. Okay, I'm going to ground in that. Okay, that's the C people. Now, the D people, and I'm talking about this place, period. You understand? The D people are your pastors. The D people are you can put Reverend Ike in the D people. Okay, all right. These pastors who they may know a little something. Okay, they may know a little something. Okay, but they need money. Okay, so they'll never turn on their church. Okay, you understand? Okay, the government constantly pay them every week. Okay, so all the money they put in the collection plate, okay, all right, they cut that down the middle or give a certain percentage to the government. You understand? And they keep the rest. Talking about is for the church fund. Okay, but yet and still you got the new Mercedes outside. Okay, with the Twinkies on them bitches. You understand me? You understand? With the Nacadocious in the trunk. You a pastor. What you doing? I ain't saying you can't have nothing, but that's what I put my 20 in church for. So those are your D people, your pastors. Okay, the motherfuckers who may have read the Egyptian Book of the Dead, may have read the Kabbalion, may have read certain things. Okay, all right, but ultimately, okay, they refuse to open up that particular door. Now, the F people is all the people who are trying to kill themselves over Kamala. Okay, it is the people who feel like Jesus is the only reason in the world for anything. Okay, y'all, I don't have to explain the F people. Y'all should know this already, family. I should not have to explain the F people. We see them every day. Them super Americans. Okay? All right? Them goddamn super Americans, man. All right. But like I said, a few of these are subject to change. The C is usually staying put. The B may change and may open up and go to the level A. F, staying put. The D, it all depends. Sometimes the D becomes a C. Okay, all right. So this, that shit been coming to me the last 2 weeks or so, something like that. You understand? Now let me get to this, family. Let me get to this. All right. So now, check this out. Why am I showing you a hamster, okay, running on a wheel? And this is for all of us to understand what's going on here. Okay? Why am I showing a hamster running on a wheel? Now understand this, right? Check this out. The hamster is running forward, right? So one of my little bros called me, and he was like, man, he had a dream where the energy told him that that the only way we can bring things into this reality physically, okay, like thinking something into existence, okay, all right, is by getting off or stepping away from what we call the illusion. Now, let me drop this on you, family. Let me drop this on you. So, the hamster runs on the wheel because the hamster think at some point is going to make it to a destination. Okay, I want you to understand the manipulation of what a hamster think is going on. A hamster is running forward, family. Okay, just like many of us do. Oh man, I gotta get this degree, man. I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. We're running forward and you're not going nowhere. Oh man, I'm about to get the biggest house on the block. I'm about to get the biggest this. I'm about to take over. I'm about to buy 3, 4. You're on a hamster where you think you're moving forward, but you're not going anywhere. This is the mindset of many people on this so-called journey. Okay, all right. For some unknown reason, okay, all right, we think money or the amount of money mean you are more spiritual than someone else. We have people out here who are on video talking about all them poor people, and these are the people you listen to, family. Or now them poor people out there, they don't know what's going on. Like, they got niggas saying that shit. Okay, so they got people out here who truly believe that depending on your pockets, make you more spiritual than the next person. Okay, all right. Unfortunately, those particular people have monster followings. Okay, and they are no more than a D person. Okay, that's all they are. D as in dog. Okay, all right. But you must understand something here, family. So, the hamster on the hamster wheel, that is us searching for something outside of ourselves, looking for something to change. Listen, you are a different entity. If you're on here listening to me, family, right now, then y'all, okay, the less that is going is a B person. Okay, all right, that's all I'm talking to right now, are A and B people. Okay, that's it. All right, so I want y'all to pay attention, man. Okay, all right. Once your mental state step away from the hamster wheel, and what does the hamster wheel represent, family? Let me talk to you. What does the hamster wheel represent? Damn, I gotta get these kids to school. Man, my husband this. Man, my wife this. Damn, man, what we doing with this? What we doing with that? Goddamn, these bills. That whole the whole rat race. Okay, the whole rat race that we are taught to believe in. Okay, all right. Well, the best schools, man, is Harvard and all of this, and you know, black excellence and all this old dumbass shit, because that's not fucking real. What the fuck is black excellence? Hey, get the fuck out. Anyway, you know, so it's a lot of stuff that we are a part of in this place. Okay, but we're running in place, family. Okay, and check this out. Check this out. Okay, check out what the energy said. I just received a video. I wanted to play it on here. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Let me see if I can play it on here real quick. I want y'all to check this out. My little bro sent this to me, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." Well, let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Let's see. Oh, she's right there. Let's see here, family. Let me see if I can pull this up so we can check this out. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that material, that's a good one too. Oh, I see. Let's see here, family. Let's see. Oh, here we go, right here. Let's see. What's his name? Let me see. Let's see here, family. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let me see if I can show y'all this, family. All right. Let me see if I can show y'all this. All right, let me see if I can show y'all this. All right. Let me see. I ain't did this shit in so long. I'm about to say, might get back. Now I do this. Now I do this. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know when y'all see this stuff, man. Or I'll just show it to you. I'll tell it to you. Yeah. Yeah, I just seen you. I just went out, so I can't find the vid now. Yeah, I just can't find the vid now. But yeah, family. Basically, what it was, um, it was this what you call it? What you call these guys, family? They call them yogis. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so if you get into the particular text, uh, if you get into the text, the autobiography of a yogi. All right. So when I talk about 8 people, all right, I'm talking about someone, okay, who's constantly growing, right, and who has ultimately stepped away from the hamster wheel, but understanding. Now, understand this, right? Okay, so y'all can get it. All right. Now, it's not about forgetting that the hamster wheel don't exist. Okay, it's about playing ball on the outside of the hamster wheel. Okay, all right. So you can get the larger picture. Okay, all right. It's all about seeing the larger picture. Understand something, right? You can never find what's great until you step back and check out stuff. Just like when you're doing what we call shadow work. Okay, all right. You will never know what's going on with you until you step back and look at yourself. Damn, I did this, and this shit. Okay, but as long as you're in it, you can't see it. Okay, so people telling you, yeah, Will, bro, man, that was some bullshit. You did to old boy, or yeah, man, girl, was some bullshit that you did to. We can't see it when you in it, so you have to get out of it in order to recognize it. So this is what I mean about the hamster wheel. Yes, bills are going to be paid and all of this shit here. We're going to have, situations with the spouse, the kids, whatever the case is. You understand? But you can't see the bigger picture of the spouse. You can't see the bigger picture of the kids, the house, or whatever's going on in your life until you step back and look at it. Okay? And if you are someone of a high spiritual awareness, you understand? Okay, so when we start talking about manifestation, which came from the white boy, that's his shit. That's why it's called manifest station. Okay, man, that was his shit. Okay, we deal with knowledge. You understand? That's why I don't call it magic if you're trying to open up doors for yourself. It's not magic, it's called knowledge. We have enough knowledge now, especially my last 7-8 videos should give you enough knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, okay, to have a life that you deserve. You understand? Okay? All right? So that's the whole thing with this. But to really understand what this is, to go further and not just, oh, I'm gonna manifest me a house. Oh, fuck that shit, man. Because you're still gonna be fucking miserable at some point. Okay, because you haven't went to no registers of yourself, okay, to even try to, what we say, master thyself. You understand? Okay, so the more you step away from yourself, you can see what's truly going on. Now, let me give you this. So, just like I said, family, okay, this stuff around you is not air. It has never been air. Okay, all right. So now, your 2 eyes. Okay, let's get to the mind is all, the universe is mental. The mind is all, the universe is mental. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, now, what the so-called white boy said it is. Okay, well, once you realize that was going on up there is happening inside of here, you could do whatever you want. Okay, that's not what this is, family. You understand? That's not what this is. Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna take you deeper. So when we say the mind is all, everything. Okay, all right. So you think this is air when you step outside, this air. No. That is you that you're breathing in. This is what you must understand. You are breathing in yourself. You have been lied to on multiple levels. Every last word that's in the school system is a motherfucking lie, nigga. Okay? All right? It is what it is. So it's not air that you, no. It is you. The mind is all. The so-called universe is mental. It's what you put out. Okay? All right? You understand? So your thoughts is the universe. Okay? You and I. Me and you. Okay? All right? Okay? So everything's around you is yourself, and what you put out is the universe. You must understand this, okay? But once you connect with everything around you, once you have that mindset of everything around you, and the only way you can do that is by stepping off the hamster wheel and realizing that the hamster wheel is actually an illusion, or to a certain degree, a role that you're playing. Okay? All right? So fuck all this goddamn this Caucasoidish type fucking shit that we just saying to each other. Okay, we have ancient texts that tell you how this shit's supposed to be. Okay, you can go inside yourself. There's not one version of you in a higher place that's going to tell you manifest. The motherfuckers gonna say, if you get said knowledge, okay, all right, you can do what you want to do righteously. Okay, then they're not going to tell you what man says or what the less than human believe. Okay, all right. We are getting to the understanding that this physical body is not physical, is not a body as you think it is. You have been taught that, and we look how we look based on what we eat. We look how we look based on stress, working, children, family. Okay, that's why we don't glow like we used to, and we got to use different products and take this and take that to try to get back to a certain original version of ourselves. Okay, all right, because we're convinced that we're human, and we're not, bro. Only the motherfucker on the goddamn wheel believe it's human. Okay, the hamster believe it's human. You understand? Okay, all right. So you got to see the bigger picture, man. Okay, yes, it is about creating your reality, but no. Okay, it is not about just being all over the place. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this with my life. No. This ain't that, bro. You must understand something here, man. Okay, and I'm gonna just use this word, which I don't, mostly, but nigga, you are a ancient fucking god, bro. Okay, you are a fucking god. You're more than a car, a house. You're more than this. Okay, but understand, as you go through your change back to your original self, you understand, we can lay some things down. Okay, all right, we can create some things like this video that I was about to put on here that I can't fucking find. Okay, all right, this particular guy, hopefully one of the family can send it to me. I don't know if Isaiah's still on here or not, but this fucking yogi, all right, this motherfucker so ascended. Okay, this motherfucker sit right here and cough up a golden fucking egg out of nowhere. This nigga move his hand around and a gold necklace come out of the palm of his hand from nowhere. From nowhere. Okay, but that's not magic. That's knowledge. Okay, and I've already put the info there. I've already put the info on video already. Okay, on how we can get to these levels. But first we have to leave the sea level. We have to leave the B level. We even have to leave the A level and get an A+ around this motherfucker. You understand? Man, you could change everything about your well-being, man. Your weight, nigga. You're too skinny. You're too big, nigga. Man, whatever. Okay, listen, understand this, right? I was nowhere on the level where I am now. 2 years ago, I was teaching motherfuckers how to heat their body up just through their thoughts. Okay, all right. Making their body cool if they hot. All right, changing the energy in their room. Turning up the heat just with your, all this shit, man. And that was like 2-3 years ago, man. Okay, shit, nothing. We supposed to be on a whole nother level with this shit. Okay, so it's not just about manifest a fucking religion now. Okay, all right, man. You can sit there. Okay, all right, check this out. The deeper you are, the higher you are within your own being. Okay, all right. You could fuck around and think something into existence. Motherfuckers then called me. Okay, all right. I done got phone calls from some brothers who doing the work. You understand? Okay, all right. Cleaning out. Okay, here we go. Shall I pull it up? Huh? Shall I pull it up? Let me pull this back up, man. Okay, all right. The off, right? We know the damn Apple or Apple is a prefix that simply means off, right? The darkness. Okay, all right. These particular brothers has went into the darkness already, or constantly in the darkness, trying to find every little bit of light there is. Okay, all right. The science of the lost pirate. Okay, that is you also. You know that, family? You understand that? You probably don't. Many of us probably don't. But the lost pirate, that's you. Why you think you travel the seas? You travel the seas and you're constantly looking for gold. Okay, they call you a pillager. Okay, they call you filthy, dirty. The science of the pirate, the crossbones. You understand? Okay, the skeleton. Okay, all right. This is you, family. The X, the Roman numeral for 10. 1 + 0 is 1. New beginning. This is you. The ascended one. This is you. You are the lost pirate that's steady trying to kill people because you're looking for the gold, man. And you know what the goal is? Let's see what the goal is, family. Let's see what the lost goal is. The lost goal is at the top. Okay, but you constantly have this apep or opposites or upper fist. Okay, this particular energy. Okay, the damn serpent trying to kill you or stop you. That is yourself. That is the war of the self every day. Light and dark at war. Okay, the darkness is not something to dwell in because you will never be, okay, all right, a supreme person. Getting into the understanding of trying to be darkness all the it doesn't work like that. Darkness is not a place. A darkness is a stepping stone. The darkness is somewhere where you go find your lost self. What's the name of my show, fam? My favorite show on Netflix. What's the name of my show, man? Stranger Things. Stranger Things. I forgot what season it was. But on one of those seasons, 11, okay, they had to go into the dark. Here we go again. They had to go into the dark and rescue 11 because she was stuck in the dark. They needed her to come to, no, I think it was Will. It was Will. That's who it was. Coincidentally. It was Will. Okay, all right. He got stuck in the upside down, aka the off. You understand? Okay. The dark serpent, the serpent of chaos, he got stuck in the dark and he had to be rescued to bring back to the surface. Okay? That is the pirate steady on the seas trying to find the lost gold. Okay? All right. All of these stories are sciences of yourself. Okay? The X marks the spot. The X marks the spot. Why is it an X? They could have had a check mark to mark the spot. They could have had a square to mark the spot. They could have had a triangle to mark the spot. Why is it an X to mark the spot in every goddamn movie known to man? Every one known to man. Because the X is the rebirth. That's what X is. X is the phoenix. Okay, all right? The bird that turned to ashes and you rise, family. Okay, all right? So through your thoughts, you can create everything around you through your thoughts. But walk in righteousness. Okay, I see too many people, man. Okay, who, yeah, I'm gonna manifest this will, I'm gonna manifest that, and then 2 months later, they at my doorstep, aka on my phone, calling me, Will, I don't know what to do, Will, I don't know what to do, man. I'm all messed up, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't want to talk, man. I don't want to talk. And then I say something like, did you read the book I sent you? Or what about this other book? Or what about all the other stuff? What about all those videos I sent you of myself and other people? Like what about all that information that can help change your fucking life? Are you doing the work? Do you want to be sad for the rest of your life? Do you want to be miserable? Family, I want you to hear what I'm saying. Do you understand to be miserable is a choice? Do you understand to be sad is a choice? Do you understand to be blissful is a choice? To be loving is a choice? Okay? All right? What I'm saying is you can get to these things and stay there. You can get to these things and stay there. Okay? All right? All right? Or just simply change your route. Simply change your route. Okay? So, Will, what do you mean about sadness is a choice? Okay. All right, let me say this, all right? So now, we have information that say sadness, sorrow. Matter of fact, you can go right there to the Gnostic text, okay? Go read the creation. Go read the creation of the world or something like that. I don't know if Lil Bro's still on here, but he can give me the title. But I think it's the creation story. I think it's the name of the creation story. But go get into the Gnostic text, the creation story, okay? And it simply talk about this higher being, this higher goddess, okay, all right, and she had this god, okay, or this lesser version of herself, okay, and this version of herself didn't know that he had a mother and things of this nature. Okay, all right. And this particular God who didn't know he had a mother, this is the God y'all serve. This is the God of the church. And check out, according to that text, according to the Gnostic text, the creation story, this God created sadness, sorrow, hunger, homelessness. Anything you can think negative, he created that because he wanted his creation to go through that. But understand something, okay? The reason why I'm saying, family, okay, that's a choice. That's a choice that you don't have to go through that, okay? Because again, that deity that came from this mother, all right, this is nothing but what's going on inside yourself. That deity is the dark god in the Kemetic science. That deity is Apophis, also known as Apep. That's who that deity is. Okay, they go by many names depending on the mythology. Okay, all right, and it already say It already say, where is it? Where is it? It say, Apophis was the Lord of the powers of darkness. It also said Apophis was the embodiment of darkness and disorder. This is that God I'm talking about. So the God you serve, the God you pray to all the time, is actually a fucked up entity. And guess what? It is nothing but yourself. Because that nigga don't fucking exist if you don't exist. In ignorance. When you exist in ignorance, when you are sad, he exists. When you are ignorant, he exists. When you're angry at the world, he exists. When you're of a loving state, he don't exist. When you're blissful, he don't exist. The great mother do. Are you catching it? You catching what I'm dropping? When you are in love, in self, not a person. When you are in love within, when you are of righteousness, that is the great mother energy. You deal with this energy all the time, but based on ignorance, you don't know that you can get rid of all the sadness. And we have information to teach you that. I've been talking about the Ashtavakra Gita can break you away from the damn Ashtavakra Gita can break you completely away from the goddamn hamster wheel, but people refuse to get the fucking information. It can break you completely free from that shit. Okay? And understand, it's not meant to be read one time. Okay? All right? It's meant to be read at least about 7, 8, 9 times, 10 times. Okay? They got an audio book. If you need it, I'll send it to you. The Ashtavakra Gita, somebody put it in the comments. You have no fucking excuse, man. So if you're a sad motherfucker and all of that, just know, all right, if you think you a gangster and you a bad bitch and you a real nigga and all this so dumbass shit, okay, just know you represent that fucked up ass God in the church. Okay, and every time you happy and every time you joyful, that's that great divine feminine that has been lost. That fucking great divine feminine that has been fucking lost, man. That we have to go inside to recover. You got to go rescue the feminine energy, and the feminine energy only deal with righteousness, love, blissful energy. That's all it deals with. And all that masculine shit, okay, all right, you're nothing but another lost nigga. Every time you get mad at something or pissed off at something. Okay, all right. Trying to give you the understanding of yourself, family. Again, everything around me is me. So that means I'm you having a conversation with yourself. Okay, that's why you should never worship a motherfucker. That's why you should never look up to a motherfucker. You understand? Okay, nobody's greater than you. You are your greatness. Can you dig that? You are your greatness, man. Okay, all right. All right, because I'm here to tell you, family. Whenever you think about checking out this motherfucker, man, whenever you feel like checking out this motherfucker, that masculine energy not going to exist no more. I mean, neither one of them going to exist. You understand? But you must understand, the lost feminine energy only deals with righteousness and love. Okay? All right. So once you leave this, because we lost so much consciousness of ourselves, you understand? Okay. All right. It became what we now know as quote unquote masculine energy. The man, I gotta be tough, I gotta be raw, I gotta be fuck you, bitch, I'll knock you out, bitch, I'm a lost niggas. You and only you, man. Y'all give me some questions, family. Y'all give me some questions. And yes, somebody asked me a couple hours before I started this video, do I still do consultations? Yes, I do still do consultations. They are $55, and we on the phone forever. Okay, because I just had a conversation with a young brother the other day, and we was on the phone for a couple hours, something like that. And before that, man, once I get on the phone with your family, okay, all right, and you want to know what's happening, all right, I'm not about to run you off the horn. I'm gonna give you every fucking thing that I know. You understand? Because I don't want to hear no fucking excuses about you didn't get this. Well, I didn't get that information. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Because I am you having a conversation. Okay? You understand? So yes, I still do consultations, and just hit me up, inbox me, whatever, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You know, and we can get that set up. We can get it going. You understand? Give me some questions, fam. Some questions. I got hella questions I've been asking. I've been asking what's your IG. Yeah, you do it, nigga. That crazy. Okay, all right. Well, shit. Hit me up in the box, man. You know, in the inbox, and we can set it up and get it popping. All I ask is that make sure y'all have y'all phone plugged up. Okay, you understand? Because when I get my sessions going with people, I don't run nobody off the phone, man. Because I want you to get every fucking thing that I can give at that point in time. You understand? So questions, family. Let's talk. Questions. What we got? I got questions about astro travel, astro projection, and different entities. Okay, what you want to know about different entities? What you want to know about that, family? What you want to know about that? Do you help people that channel information? What is it? What is your knowledge on that? Okay, so we used to channel. Okay, my sis, she still channel a little bit. She channel a lot, but we used to get into channeling and shit like that 19 years ago. But there's another level of knowledge. There's another level to that shit. You know, so a lot of people think channeling, you know, it's a huge thing on YouTube and all of that when they say we channeling. To be honest with you, family, channeling is it's still a low level of understanding. Okay, it's still a low level of understanding. First of all, you got to realize who or what you are channeling. Okay, all right. So when people say they're channeling, and I saw one little lady, she said, "Well, Aaliyah is here now. Aaliyah is talking." How do you know that's Aaliyah? You don't know that's Aaliyah. You understand? Okay, because first of all, you're not even you haven't studied enough to truly even realize and understand how vast what we call the spirit world truly is. Okay, not until you leave yourself 1,000 times a day or night or whatever over time to where you start to get accustomed to how this thing works, or at least have an idea of how it works. So you channel nothing, to be honest. Okay, what you channel, okay, first of all, that ain't even nothing we came up with. Okay, that's more spirituality given, okay, from religious from religious groups in a sense. Okay, all right. So 9 times out of 10, it's only yourself talking. Okay, so let's dive in. And this for the goddess, but it's for everybody, but it's for the goddess. Oh shit, you already on it then, Latanya. Latanya, you already on it, girl. Okay, so let's get into this real quick, and I'm gonna get to y'all questions. I see y'all loading them up. Keep them coming. So understand, right? So first and foremost, you must understand something here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me show you. Okay, now you see the younger version of yourself. You see the younger version of yourself, family. Okay, the younger version of yourself is constantly trying to connect with the older version of yourself, okay, which is you now. Okay, all right. The more divine you, okay, can split itself up in many beings, family. Let me open up. The more divine you can split itself up into many. Okay, all right. The deeper you go in, you're gonna start hearing the term us. Okay, instead of saying one being you're talking to, they are many. All right. So you may see one you, and that motherfucker might split into into 1,000. Okay, so when you quote unquote channeling, 9 times out of 10 is them playing the role of said Aaliyah. Understand, Aaliyah, okay, was a character here. You understand, okay? A lost nigga. That's what Aaliyah was, another lost nigga. Okay, all right. So there is no Aaliyah channeling. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now let me tell you this too. Okay, so a lot of times, what happens to us based on our ignorant spirituality, this ignorant system. Okay, all right. Which the knowledge is so less than. Okay, it make you believe that this is all I am. Okay, let's say Will Copprue make the transition. Right? Let's say Will Copprue make the transition. Okay, so somebody be like, yeah, man, I talked to Will. Nah, you talked to Will here on the phone when Will was here. You understand? Okay, I'm gone. I'm something else now. You understand? I am not the same motherfucker. So no, you are not channeling Will Copprue. Okay, you're channeling a version of yourself. That's all you're channeling. Okay, but okay, what yourself do understand is that there are so much ignorance here. Okay, so they will play along. You understand? Yourself will have you in the belief, oh yeah, that's a link, because trust me, that's where I come from. You understand? I got videos 9-10 years ago right here on my YouTube. Okay, when I talked about how this one came through, that one came through, and I'm thinking all these motherfuckers is coming through, and it was all me, man. It was all me, but I didn't know that at the time. You understand? Because I was still in the thought process of I'm just me, and there's so many deities and beings and gods, and is it all that little bullshit? That ain't what this is, bro. There's only you on multiple levels. Okay, there's only you from the bottom of the pyramid to the top. Okay, all right. You may look like this on this level. You may look like that on that level. And the higher you go, the darker you get. You become jet black. Okay, and that's the original. You understand? Okay, so these things that spirituality don't teach, because spirituality don't know. Okay, because they don't teach that. Spirituality teach you to worship. Spirituality teach you to be a upper echelon Christian. Oh, let me go holler at Oshun. Oh, let me go talk to Ogun. Oh, let me go. Oh man, let me go connect with the deities. Let me go. That whole now. Okay. All right, you gotta get beyond that. You understand? You gotta get beyond that. Okay. And the higher you go, you could become a child again because you don't look up to nothing again. Okay. But this is what the text say though. Okay. Even if you get into the Hermetica, you understand? In the Hermetica, the all-knowing God, which is Atum or Adam. Okay. All right. The Atum in a sense, right? So from Atum is the cosmos, and the cosmos is good and bad. Okay, and the cosmos create the humans. Okay, but what the humans don't know, Adam shot light through the cosmos to get into the humans, which made the humans more powerful than the cosmos. Okay, so you are one with the supreme light of it all, family. You are one with the supreme light. Knowing that you are one with the supreme light of all, okay, you are more than a God. You are more than any of this stuff. You understand? Okay? You are more than that, family. But you got to understand that. You are more than that. Okay? All right? But this is the key though. See, when you get to certain levels of that A, like I said, that A people, when you get up there, you can become a child again. You can start playing around and I had one brother call me. And nigga said, yeah, Will, man. Yeah, man, I just started doing rituals again, man. I said, yeah, what happened? He said, man, I just feel like a fucking kid again, man. I felt like I didn't got to a certain place, okay, to where everything has come full circle. Everything has come full circle. You understand? And now, okay, you understand? Nigga be out there willing and dealing. You understand? You know, like I say, people call it magic, but me connected with him, he don't call it magic, he call it knowledge. Just like I teach it. You understand? Okay, so he doing all kind of shit now, having a good time. You know, but he didn't got to that particular place again. And everything came full circle. He let all the rituals go, all that old worship and shit, and then came right back to it, but of a different frequency. Now you can become a child again. You understand? I said all that to talk about channeling. Ain't that a bitch? But yeah, Latan, you already on it. I already see you already on it, man. You already on it. Okay, Cody D. Do you believe that the divine feminine means unconditional love? But how does that ring? How does that ring true when the masculine has to have conditions to be loved? Okay, understand something, Cody D. All right, and this is what spirituality don't teach, man. This is why y'all have to be careful, man. And sometimes I feel for the people who wake up, okay, and then go start listening to some of these teachers out, some of these people out here giving out information. Okay, because these people will have you in a place to where they will have you believing that masculine and feminine is a real thing. Understand, these are teaching principles, family. Okay, these are teaching principles. Okay, they are not real, but there are principles to help you learn about yourself. Do you get it? Okay, all right. So there is no divine feminine, divine masculine, this, that, and the third. These are principles that we can use to chart ourselves to help us get to where we need to be. It can help us get to the top. Y'all get that? Okay. Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying here, family. Okay, I said this in the beginning. We must stop taking things so literal to where it changes your whole being to where you want to debate people now. Okay, all right, because usually when brothers get mad about the divine feminine, they stuck on this matter. Nigga, I'm the man. Nigga, I'm the man. I'm the man. It ain't even about that, man. It's not even about that. Okay, all right. These are simple principles to help us move forward. That's all it is. Okay? It's like somebody trying to get their driver's license or something. Okay? All right? All right. They're gonna line up a few questions, a few things, and all right, and you're gonna go with that. You're gonna study them particular questions or whatever it is, right? Okay, you're gonna pass your test, get your license. But goddamn well, on that road, when you hit that road, them questions is not the same thing as when you on the real road driving your vehicle. You understand? Okay, so you don't take it literal. You understand that these are principles to help you move forward. Okay, I want you to get that, family. Okay, all right. This is how I'm able to give information. This is how my people, Drake on here, some of the other family on here. This is how we're able to give information, because we can give principles. Okay, you understand? All right, breakdowns of certain things so we could become better in our walk. That's all that is. Okay, all right. So there's no need to even get into and I'm not necessarily talking about you, Cody D, but I'm saying through your question, that's basically what it's saying, as if the masculine and feminine are actually real. But how does that ring true when the masculine have conditions to be loved? Again, right? You're still looking at this thing as a man and as a woman. That don't have nothing to do with this shit. When I talk about feminine energy, you understand? I'm talking about something spiritual. I'm talking about something that has been shut down. I'm talking about, if you go in any church, any Christian or Baptist church in the world, you're not going to find no feminine energy. Okay? So what I mean by that? Every person in the church is going to be like, he's God. He's my savior. He's this. He's that. They're going to say, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. They're going to say, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Is going to be a constant masculine pushing. It's going to be a constant man, or what I used to call it, the man woman hater club on the little show. What's the name of that little show back in the day? The Little Rascals. They hated women. So that's what I'm talking about. You understand? Okay, it has to be yoked. It has to be yoked. Okay, all right. So, and once that energy is yoked between or within yourself, that's when you can see things for real. Okay, so that's what that's about, family. That's what that's about. Okay, it has to be evenly yoked. Okay, and how that happened? This what we call physical must fall in place. Okay, the physical, a principle that represents masculine, must fall in place with a principle that represents feminine, which is the lost energy inside. You understand? So they must be yoked. They must be one. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you remember that time that the Amy Winehouse? Yes, indeed. It got a lot of mythology that break all that down, and that's the whole thing too. You get into the mythology, you're not taking none of that literal, but you understand that these are your stories. These are the stories that's happening to you. One of my favorite ones, and y'all know I've said this years ago. The whole story of Oshun. The whole story of Oshun. You remember that story where these particular deities come down? I think it's Ogun. Obatala, Ochosi, I think it's somebody else, and it's Oshun. There's about 4 or 5 of them, and they come down to Earth to try to help Earth and stuff like that. But the masculine deities say, we don't need Oshun, get rid of her. So when they did that, the whole world just fall to pieces. The water dries up, everything. So what I'm saying is, the feminine energy, okay, the principle has to get back to its original state, its original form. Okay, you understand? So that's all it is. All right, that's all it is. So let me get to Jill9L. What's the best way of getting rid of that toxic masculinity? Study it. Study information. Listen to the videos. Read the information. and try your best to walk a righteous path, man. Okay, all right, and understand. You can only go as deep with the information as your heart can allow you. Let me say it again. And this is for the family J09 now. Okay? You can only go as far as your heart can allow. What am I saying? If you done people bad, you need to take accountability for that. If you know something happened to you in the past and it was rough and it fuck with you, you understand? You need to put that out to the forefront, okay, and let it out. Even if you got to look in the mirror and let it out. Okay, tell yourself, man, I apologize to you, man. You know, I didn't know what the hell I was thinking about. Talk to yourself, let it out. Okay, all right? Because this is what happens, family. This is what happened. Okay, in order for you to come further and become deeper into your reality creating, okay, you understand? All right, the cleaner your heart space is, the more open the energy is to helping you have a better situation, or what we think is a better situation. Okay, but if your heart, you like you know, and that's the thing about the C people. I'm gonna take back to that. That's the thing about the C people, family. The C people never take accountability. They read 1,000 books. Okay, you understand? They debate everybody about this. They have all kind of information. Okay, all right. They don't know nothing about accountability. They don't take. They don't do nothing, you know, to say that they was a fucked up person. I know I'm fucked up. They don't do none of that shit. Okay, all right, all right. So don't even look for them to do that. You got to become a BRA person, man. All right. You got to come to grips with your kids. You know, get a level of knowledge about your children that's something they may go that they may be going through or something like that you think is your fault and it's not. Like it's a lot of things that has to happen. You understand? Okay, you can get the knowledge all day long, which is great. Okay, this principle, that principle, which is great. Okay, all right. But that knowledge is going to keep running into a fucking door. It's going to keep running into a fucking door. And that door, and that damn door, man. And that damn door. And that damn door is going to be waiting on you. That door going to be waiting on you like, you ain't coming in here. Okay, you know, yourself going to be like, look, family, yourself gonna be like, I can give you a couple of things, you know, I can help you pay your little car note, your little light bill, and then they put that little on that make you think you ain't nothing, you know, I help you pay your little light bill, you know, I help you get a little burger or something, but I'm not giving you this house that you want, I'm not giving you this car that you want, okay, all right. I'm not putting you in a situation so your kids could be straight. I'm not putting you in a situation so your spouse could be straight. I'm not putting you in that situation because you got shit to do, nigga. You have shit to do. And it all starts with the man in the fucking mirror or the person in the fucking mirror, bro. And that's all it is, family. And that's all it is. You understand? That's all it is. After you apologize to yourself, accept your apology. Yeah. You know, but let it out, man. Understand something, family. Understand something. Even if you have to cry a fucking bloody river. Okay? All right? But if you don't let that shit out, you steady gonna be trying to follow niggas, okay? You steady gonna be trying to look for Will Copprue, ISIS Speaks, all these motherfuckers. You still gonna be trying to hunt niggas down, and we gonna get tired of your motherfucking ass. Like, why you keep knocking on my fucking door? Nigga, I told you what to do. Okay? I told you what to do. What's wrong with you? Man, you better let go and let self. You know what they say, let go and let God, let go and let self and get it going. You understand? You got to me, man. Family, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something here, family. The best feeling in the world is freeing yourself from your own bullshit. Woo! That's a bar. The best feeling in the world is freeing yourself from your own bullshit. Family, do the work. Do the work. Do the work, family. Let me get to some of these questions. King Ali, I said, what we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? You going in, nigga? Your ass a fucking crazy nigga. Let me see what you got going. Like my friend who recently passed had multiple encounters with reptiles since he was young. Okay, so you want to talk about that? Okay, all right. His family members had some psychic abilities, and one time a reptile tried to attack him. I just don't understand. Is the reptilian a projection of ourselves? Okay, now let me say this. Let me say this about that. All right. Again, spirituality teaches you that demons are real. Spirituality teaches that there are beings over here that do this. You better be careful because there are beings over. No, that's not what this is. There are no reptilians. That's only yourself. Okay, all right. Understand something here. Okay, even if there are a so-called reptilian that I never heard of, it's still you. Let me give you an example. So what is it? Above Majestic. So it's a documentary, right? So Above Majestic, let me drop this on you, family. Above Majestic, there was this white guy. Okay, he ended up being killed after this documentary. It's crazy how they killed like 3-4 of these whistleblowers, you know, because they were dropping information about the government and this, that, and the third. It's crazy. They were talking about Antarctica, all that shit. Above Majestic is on YouTube. Check it out, family. I think it's on something else too. Somebody hit me up, told me it was on something. It was on Tubi or something. I don't know. Anyway, so here goes this guy, and this guy say he read some information that the reptilians told some higher ranking cats in the Navy that if y'all want a peaceful world, you must find the light within. Check this out. He had this shit on a document that came out the 40s. So these reptilians were documented saying, if you want a better world, you got to find the light within. So that's how I know, watching that, that's how I know that if the reptilians are real, then they're you. They're simply you. Okay? And when you don't have knowledge and understanding, okay? All right. So if you see something that somebody say a reptilian, because you don't have the knowledge and you see that, you're going to immediately think the way somebody taught you to think. Okay. Give you another example. Let's say a version of you pop up. Let's say Baphomet, which is Baphomet not fucking real. You understand? But that's a certain teaching. You understand? It came from what's his name? Crowley, I think Crowley came out with that. But it's an Islamic name, though. Baphomet, Muhammad, yeah, they got a whole breakdown on that shit. So let's say you see this horn entity, okay, come to you, right? Now you have been taught that anything with horns is evil. That's what you've been taught. So if you see this entity come to you, you're gonna shit on yourself, you're gonna be scared, whatever. Okay, all right. But a motherfucker like myself, who have been taught that a horned being is benevolent, a horned being is beautiful, is magical. Okay, a horned being. So I'm gonna look at it and be like, let a nigga get $100. Look, won't you help a nigga pay that phone bill? You know. So that's what I'm gonna do. You understand? Because I have a certain level of understanding. Okay, all right. But depending on how you're taught, that's how you're gonna see. Okay, just like the so-called God, the nigga not real, but let's say yourself trying to play with you a little bit, and this so-called Yahweh come to you, and all of this type of shit here. Every piece of knowledge that we have of fucking Yahweh, the nigga's evil as fuck. But because your grandma and your mama was a bunch of lost niggas. You understand? Okay, all right. So you think this is all benevolent. You think this is all beautiful. And the whole time, the nigga with the pitchfork, okay, the nigga with the pitchfork and red with the tail, you thinking that nigga evil and that nigga you. Just saying, man. Just saying. So I said all that to say that ain't no fucking reptiles, but ultimately, if that's something you see in well, that's you, man. That's all you. That's all you. But go watch Above Majestic, family. Go watch Above Majestic. Go watch Above Majestic. Brother Sid, what's up, now? What's going on? Chaos, what's happening? What's happening? Lady Rock, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you? Okay, we got some more questions. Vita, what's up, mama? What's going on, girl? Okay, Hazel, you got something for me? Okay. When Jesus was being crucified, he said, Father, why have you forsaken me? What is the message of that verse? Okay, so now you would have to send me that whole verse, because you really can't read it from just that one. You kind of got to get to it from what's before it and what's after it. Okay, all right. So that's how you kind of got to get into those particular texts. So hit me up and then we can, go in on that. Go in on that. All right. And now I probably have a better answer. Or they'll just tell me some shit. I don't know. So let's think about that. Let me see. If it ain't no Sage Mode, if it ain't no reptiles, it gotta be a type of vampire. Too much blood drinking out here. Okay, well, like I say, if that's what y'all believe, then that's what y'all believe. I'm done with the spookism and all of that type of stuff. Like I've been done for that for some years now. And I was the one. Okay, if y'all want to know, y'all want to check out Copprue, go back 10 years ago and go look at all them videos. And I believed in a lot of shit. But come to find, none of that shit real. Ain't none of that shit real. Ain't none of that shit real how we think is real. How we think is real. They have a different understanding about it. Okay? But a lot of us don't like to travel deeper into realizing what's going on. Let me read this again. Jesus, okay. Father, why have you forsaken me? What is the message of that verse? Now, okay, so I'm gonna come off the top with this. Hazel, this is kind of what I'm hearing. Okay, so now, so I'm gonna take it here. All right. So now, okay, so I'm gonna give this to you in a story sense, okay, not necessarily the breakdown of what's happening inside of us. Okay, maybe that will line up later on whenever I say this, but let me give you this, and this is kind of what I'm hearing right now. Okay, so now we must understand this: the God of that Bible I think somebody said, I think Cody, he said the Old Testament or something like that. Somebody said the Old Testament. Well, the jealous God, the God that told Satan, go to Job, and I guarantee Job will sacrifice his own kids for me or some shit like that. This nigga wild as fuck, man. Okay, now as far as the story goes, now if you get into the Gnostic text, okay, and texts that precede the Bible, that came before that book, you understand? The God of the Bible, that so-called God, that Yahweh, he was actually a lesser being than Jesus was. Okay, all right. Jesus, the light being, he sat higher than this particular God. So somewhere down the line, Jesus was fooled into believing that he had a father. You understand? He was fooled into believing that he had a father. And I'm giving you the story of this thing. Okay. He was fooled into believing that he had a father. So then it became I'm about my father's work. You understand? So everything was about his father. Everything was about his father. Ultimately, he never had a father. Ultimately, he is that, if you want to use that particular principle again, he is the great divine feminine. You understand? Okay, all right. But he came through the Father in order to bring people light, in order to bring people back up, in a sense. Okay, so when he became crucified, okay, in so many words, that's that God killing off that light. Okay, all right. So we could break that down in many different ways, but that God, again, he's evil. Okay, all right, which is the lesser version of yourself. Okay, trying to kill the light, which is also the highest version of yourself. So it's a constant battle with light and dark. You understand? Okay, but that's what Jesus thought he was doing the right thing, and he started saying stuff like, God, Father, why have you forsaken me? Because it's not your father. That nigga's actually jealous of you. Don't worship no God but me. Who says some shit like that? Okay, that's the most horrible thing to fucking say. That's why I tell people, nigga, I'm not your sensei. I'm not your teacher. I'm a message. Either you take the message or you don't. But you don't worship me, man. Okay, this is why I'm not doing no groups and all this shit no more, and I ain't doing none of that shit. You understand? And when I mean groups, we're talking about, out just getting out with the people, and gathering folks and all of that shit. Because I had a certain thought process of that, years ago. You understand? But ain't no more of that shit. No, indeed. You worship your fucking self, man. You understand? Okay. Sage Mo, Will, what kind of teaching does the opening of chakra system teach one about self? Okay, understand something. Okay, so let me answer that question. Sage. Okay, the chakra. Okay, yeah. I'm getting to that now. See, I'm getting to that now about the chakra system. Now, I want y'all to understand something too about the chakra system. Okay. The chakra system can be kept. Let me see. Let me make sure. So, what does it teach one about themselves? I'm still new. Okay, all right. So, Sage. All right. So let's talk about it. Ultimately, there are no chakras. Okay, there are no chakras. Okay, here we go again. Now, the family Cody put on there. He was talking about the divine feminine, masculine, stuff like that. Okay, now let's get back to that understanding how we take things literal again. You understand? These are principles. These are things that can teach us. Now, when you get into the Hindu mythology, okay, and you get into these Hindu teachings, okay, every chakra has a certain vibration, a certain, not vibration, well, you can say that, but every chakra has a certain number of breakdowns on it. Okay, like the root chakra represent A, B, and C. The solar plexus represent blah 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 blah. So when you're on your walk, when you're on your journey, okay, all right, according to Hindu mythology, they use these particular things to help you grow, in a sense. Okay. Matter of fact, The Last Airbender, there was a cartoon. Okay, it was a video. It was a cartoon. Tange, I think you remember that. It was a I think we watched it on video one day. So what ended up happening was it was this kid, and he was with this sage, this older gentleman, and this gentleman was telling him he had to go through every level of the chakra system in order to become the great one. You understand? In order to become the great one. All right. So he went through every last one of them, and then the kid went to another level. But again, they are used to help you pinpoint certain things. All right, but they're not real. Okay, matter of fact, the chakras, that whole teaching has, to a certain degree, and I'm gonna just be frank, I'm gonna just be honest, those teachings has decimated the community. To a certain degree, it has destroyed the community because people worrying about a fucking chakra that don't fucking exist. Okay, all right, and that's the thing. We don't teach it how the Hindu family teach it. We don't teach it how the family teach it in Peru. We don't teach it how the people teach it in Indonesia. We don't teach it how they teach it in Tibet, so forth and so on. We don't teach it like that. They teach it as a growth. You understand? Something to where they teach it to where you go through them and then you don't need them no more. That's how they teach it. We don't teach it like that here in America. You got niggas saying that you got to balance out your chakra. That's not a thing, man. Okay, all right. So they came out with a movie where they destroyed the whole chakra teachings. Okay, so I started saying about the chakras. I started saying, man, the chakras is no more than a step ladder. That ain't nothing but steps to go to get to the Christ self. That's all that is. Okay, this shit ain't fucking real at all. Okay, all right. Now, mind you, I was saying that, man. I was like, man, this shit ain't real. It ain't nothing but steps. That's all that shit is nothing but steps. I said that maybe it was about 4 years ago. When did this movie come out? When did this movie come out? Hold on. What's the name of that movie? Suicide Squad Part 2. The second one. It came out in 2021. Okay. So in 2021, going into 2021, or that particular year, I was teaching that chakras is nothing but a step ladder. It is nothing but from the root, and you just go up and you go up, and then you leave them all, and then you just travel. That's it. That's all they meant. That's all they meant to do. Okay, all right. Ultimately, they're not even fucking real at all. So now I was saying that. Okay, before that, I had something else about chakras when I used to say Mars is the root chakra, and I used to break it down like that. Okay, what I said, the heart chakra is Earth. I got broken down planets back in 1617. All right. So what ended up happening, I started to learn more. Then I got to the point to where these were nothing but steps. They're not real. They ain't nothing but steps. It's a principle just to help you elevate within self. Then I heard Brother Panic say that shit. Panic said this ain't nothing but steps. Then a movie came out. Called Suicide Squad. Okay, so Suicide Squad come out, Part 2. The second one with Idris Elba. Yeah, Will Smith wasn't in this one. So Part 2 come out, and in this movie, they had a guy named the Polka Dot Man, right? So I'm watching the Suicide Squad Part 2, right? So I'm driving my truck. I'm on the road, on the highway, doing what I do. And I'm watching the movie. I always have my little shit set up and everything. And So the movie go off, I watch it again. I'm like, what the fuck is this movie about? Usually I could break down a movie like that, but I just could not get it. So I'm asking the energy. I'm like, yo, man, I'm talking to myself. Yo, man, I'm trying to figure this thing out, man. What's good, man? What's happening? They never said nothing. So something told me to go on the phone, and I'm on the phone just scrolling. Here goes Brother Panic breaking down Suicide Squad Part 2. I said, oh shit. Okay, let me listen to it. That nigga said the chakras, it's time for that shit to end. It's 2021. It's time for that shit to end. Those teachings are destroying the fucking community. And the death of the polka dot man, polka dots the chakras. Okay, he was killed. Okay, and he said those teachings must fall because those teachings are keeping people back from rising to their Buddha self. It's keeping people stuck. That was 4 years ago. So the chakra shit, let that shit go. Don't fuck with it at all. Because I'm going to tell you, if you start fucking with that shit, what's going to happen is you're going to become a Christian. You know, it's no more than Christianity, man. Because, fam, there's no such thing as balancing chakras. There's no such thing as opening this chakra, opening that. There's no such thing. Okay, it's simply do the hard work, take accountability for things that have happened to you, let out all your bullshit, everything that have happened. You know, whatever hardship you have went through, let it out. Get the correct information. You will ascend. Simple. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. Not hard at all. You know, not hard at all. Let me see. Okay. Man, the CIA, and this old chaos unconditional. Man, the CIA was training people in the mind control and all that stuff, and they ain't read no dumb assumption religious books or spiritual books, just doing the work on self. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, I think that's about it, fam. Anybody else? Okay, LaKenta, it was the divine feminine asking why it was being rejected. Okay. Oh shit. Ty God, what's happening, family? Do you think we become immune anyway to the fluoride and poison? Nah. Okay, so this is why you're not going to become immune to that. Okay, this is why it's going to still fuck you up. Okay, or fuck up anybody. All right. The reason why it's still going to fuck you up, okay, is because of the fact that you're not supposed to be doing it anyway. Okay, like I said before, it's going to come a time to where you don't eat or drink anything, and poison only come in shit you eat and shit you digest. Okay, all right. So fluoride, toothpaste, water, you're gonna stop it all. Poison, all that shit, all those are things that you ingest. So it's gonna be shut down. You know, so to a certain degree, they're gonna make you feel that shit until you stop eating it or drinking it. You know, and that's just what that is. Yeah, Jesus is divine love. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, because it's yourself. It is yourself. It is always me, you. Any more questions, fam, if I get off here? Anybody else? Anything else before I get off here, family? Okay, Roz. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Um, let's see. Okay, so let me get to that question. How do we not focus on the physical? I mean, be worried about bills and getting education and things like that. I only want to grow in my love. Okay, Rise. So that question is in everything I teach on every video. So if you actually watch every video and actually get to the real teachings, you'll find your answer. Okay, all right. That's something that I repeat every day. I mean, not every day, but every time I get on a video, I repeat that. Okay, matter of fact, I said it on this video. It's like you don't have to be focused on bills and this and that. You don't have to. That shouldn't be your focus. Okay, that should just be a thing that happens. All right. You don't put your whole focus on putting gas in the vehicle. You don't put your whole focus on tying your shoestrings. That's just shit that happens along the way. So that's what this is. Okay. So and again, I'm not saying you don't research, but by that question, you're not doing the work. You're not doing the work, because if you did the work, then there wouldn't be a question. Get to work, family. Everybody, all of us, me too. Get to work. Get to work. Because you'll find out that this shit's so easy, bro. What my girl Lauren said, it could all be so easy. She said it could all be so simple, but we make it hard. It could all be so simple, but we make it hard. Not the white man, not the other man, not this, not that. We make it rough. We make it rough. We make it rough, man. So, with that being said, family, anything else before I get off here? Anything else before I get off here, family? Let me see this thing. All right. Jeff, how you doing, family? How you doing? How you doing, fam? What's going on? Appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that, mama. Appreciate that. I man, look, we got to do Mardi Gras one of these years, now. One of these years, we got to do Mardi Gras, now. We got to get it popping. We got to get it popping one of these years, girl. Everybody, the whole little crew, everybody. Got to get it going. All right, family. I'm about to be out of this thing, man. I'm out, family. Peace, man. Peace.